In the weeks following Thomas's departure, Ethan remained by Isabelle's side, offering support and companionship. Their friendship grew stronger, and Ethan cherished the moments they spent together. He knew he had to be patient, allowing Isabelle time to heal from her breakup. One sunny afternoon, as they strolled through the park, Isabelle turned to Ethan with a smile. "Thank you for everything, Ethan. You've been my rock through all of this." Ethan smiled back, his heart swelling with hope. "You don't have to thank me, Isabelle. I'm just glad I can be here for you." As they continued their walk, Ethan's mind raced with thoughts of how to confess his feelings. He wanted to find the perfect moment, a time when Isabelle might be ready to hear the truth. One evening, they decided to visit an art gallery showcasing a new exhibit. Ethan, always inspired by art, hoped the serene atmosphere might provide the right setting for his confession. As they wandered through the gallery, admiring the paintings, Ethan felt his nerves intensify. "These pieces are incredible," Isabelle said, her eyes fixed on a vibrant landscape. "Art has a way of capturing emotions so beautifully." Ethan nodded, his gaze lingering on her. "It does. Just like how certain moments can capture our feelings." Isabelle turned to him, her expression curious. "What do you mean?" Ethan took a deep breath, his heart pounding. "Isabelle, there's something I need to tell you. Something I've been holding back for a long time." She looked at him intently, her eyes searching his. "What is it, Ethan?" Gathering his courage, Ethan took her hand in his. "Isabelle, I love you. I've loved you for so long, but I never found the right moment to tell you. Seeing you with Thomas was hard, but I couldn't keep my feelings hidden any longer." Isabelle's eyes widened in surprise, and she pulled her hand away, her expression conflicted. "Ethan, I don't know what to say." Ethan's heart sank, but he pressed on. "I don't expect you to feel the same way, Isabelle. I just needed you to know. You've been a constant in my life, and I can't keep pretending that my feelings are just friendship." She looked away, her brow furrowed. "Ethan, you've been so kind and supportive, but I'm still trying to move on from Thomas. I'm not ready for anything new right now." Ethan nodded, his heart heavy. "I understand, Isabelle. I just needed you to know how I feel. I'll be here for you, no matter what." They left the gallery in silence, the weight of Ethan's confession hanging between them. In the days that followed, their friendship seemed strained, the easy camaraderie they once shared replaced by an awkward tension. Ethan tried to give Isabelle space, respecting her need to process his revelation. He continued to support her from a distance, hoping that time would bring clarity to their relationship. Yet he couldn't shake the feeling of rejection, his unrequited love leaving a void that seemed impossible to fill. As the weeks turned into months, Isabelle gradually began to heal from her breakup with Thomas. She and Ethan found their way back to a semblance of their old friendship, but things were never quite the same. Ethan's love for her remained unspoken, a silent presence in their interactions. One evening, as they sat on a bench overlooking the city, Isabelle turned to Ethan with a thoughtful expression. "Ethan, I've been thinking a lot about what you said at the gallery." Ethan's heart skipped a beat. "And?" "I appreciate your honesty and your feelings for me," she said softly. "But I'm not sure if I can reciprocate those feelings. You're important to me, and I don't want to lose our friendship." Ethan nodded, swallowing his disappointment. "I understand, Isabelle. Our friendship means the world to me, too." As they sat in silence, watching the city lights twinkle below, Ethan realized that his love for Isabelle might always be unrequited. But he also understood that sometimes loving someone meant accepting their happiness, even if it didn't include him. And so he resolved to cherish the moments they shared, grateful for the connection they had, no matter what form it took. As time passed, Ethan and Isabelle found a new rhythm in their friendship. The tension from his confession gradually eased, and they settled into a comfortable routine of shared interests and mutual support. Ethan continued to harbor his unrequited love, but he focused on being the best friend he could be to Isabelle. One day, Isabelle received an invitation to attend a writer's retreat in the countryside. Excited by the opportunity, she invited Ethan to join her, hoping the change of scenery might inspire him as well. Ethan agreed, eager to spend time with her and escape the city's hustle and bustle. The retreat was held at a charming old estate, surrounded by rolling hills and lush forests. The peaceful setting provided the perfect backdrop for creativity and introspection. As they settled into their rooms, Ethan felt a sense of calm wash over him. Throughout the retreat, Isabelle immersed herself in her writing, while Ethan explored the scenic trails and sketched architectural designs inspired by the natural beauty around them. They spent their evenings discussing their projects, their conversations flowing effortlessly. One evening, as they sat by a crackling fire in the estate's cozy library, Isabelle turned to Ethan with a contemplative expression. "Ethan, have you ever thought about what it would be like to leave the city behind and live somewhere like this?" Ethan looked at her, surprised by the question. "I have, actually. There's something incredibly peaceful about this place. It's like time slows down, and you can really appreciate the beauty around you." Isabelle nodded, her gaze distant. "I've been thinking a lot about my life and what I want. This retreat has given me a new perspective." Ethan's heart skipped a beat. "What kind of perspective?" "I've realized that I've been holding on to the past, to my relationship with Thomas," she said softly. "And in doing so, I've been blind to the possibilities in front of me." Ethan's pulse quickened, hope flickering in his chest. "What do you mean, Isabelle?" She met his eyes, her expression earnest. "You've been there for me through everything, Ethan. You've shown me what true friendship and love look like, and I think I might be ready to let go of the past and embrace something new." Ethan's breath caught in his throat. "Are you saying?" Isabelle smiled, a mixture of vulnerability and hope in her eyes. "I'm saying that I want to give us a chance, Ethan. I want to see where this can go." Ethan's heart soared with joy, but he tempered his excitement with caution. "Are you sure, Isabelle? I don't want you to feel pressured." She reached out and took his hand, her touch sending a jolt of warmth through him. "I'm sure, Ethan, I've had time to heal, and I want to move forward. With you." Ethan's eyes filled with tears of relief and happiness. He squeezed her hand, his voice trembling. "I've loved you for so long, Isabelle. I promise I'll do everything I can to make you happy." Isabelle smiled, her own eyes glistening with emotion. "I know you will, Ethan, and I'll do the same for you." They sat by the fire, their hands intertwined, a sense of peace and possibility enveloping them. For the first time, Ethan felt the weight of his unrequited love lift, replaced by the promise of a new beginning. Ethan and Isabelle embark on their new relationship with excitement and care, navigating the transition from friendship to romance. They spend their days at work and evenings sharing dreams and fears, deepening their bond. Revisiting the café where their friendship began, they reminisce and celebrate their journey. Despite occasional challenges and insecurities, their love grows stronger through open communication and mutual support. One magical evening in the botanical gardens, Ethan proposes to Isabelle with a delicate ring, and she joyfully accepts. Their wedding, held at the estate where they attended the writers' retreat, is a beautiful celebration of their love, surrounded by family and friends. As they exchange vows, Ethan reflects on how his unrequited love transformed into a profound mutual connection. Their love story, once filled with longing and heartache, now blossoms into a journey of mutual respect, understanding, and deep affection.